What's up, my gems, jewels, and crystals? You don't know me from anywhere, but my name is Diamond Surge, and I welcome you back to Coloring Game. All right, I was so excited to finally get home and do this stream because shoot, man, I love video games, and I just love I love streaming. So we're gonna have the jigsaw puzzle up for you guys to play around with if you want to. So just click that link that's in the pin. I guess this is gonna be a reoccurring thing for all these just chatting streams, and seems like people enjoy it. So go ahead and participate with the antics if you want while I'm coloring. And today's topic is gaming. All kind of games: board games, card games, video games, all kinds of games. Primarily I think I'm gonna be focusing mostly on video games, but you know, we'll see. So without further ado, let's have some fun, and remember, headphone warning. And then I'm just gonna be playing some chill music from the YouTube music section, the creator YouTube stuff. So we're gonna be doing that. And so I think we did the Breaking Bad thing. I think we left off with that last time, so pretty sure this is the next one, right? I'm pretty sure we're on this one. I don't think I did this one yet. On stream, at least. I used to play this just to clear my mind randomly. All right, so what better place to start talking about video games than, like, you know, your earliest memories of video games. When I was little, my dad had a PlayStation, I think a PlayStation 2, and he used to play Grand Theft Auto on there all the time, and I used to play that with him until suddenly one day I was just banned from playing it because it's not a kid for it's not a game for a little kid. But I used to play that all the time with my dad, with the other this other kid that I used to hang out with that was in the building. I remember I had this Shrek game. It was like a fighting game. And I think it was after Shrek 2, because I think Puss in Boots was there. I don't remember. I think it was after Shrek 2 though. And I wish I could remember what that game actually was called. Something maybe like the word brawl. What the hell? How do you say this word? What? My brain literally just clocked out right there. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I wish I could remember what the game was actually called though. It was really, really fun. I used to have this Piglet game that used to terrify me, and my mom used to force me to play it because I was scared of a little Piglet game. But that game is actually kind of scary. I don't care. That game was actually scary for a kid. What was that one called? Like Piglet's Big Adventure or something. I don't know. It was like you were in like this dream world. I think like Piglet was dreaming or something. He was having nightmares and stuff, right? And so you had to like continue the level. You had to, like, you know, go through the story, go through the levels or whatever. But the enemies of the level could like spot you. Man, I should see if I can bring up a picture of these games that I'm talking about. I should see. Let me see if I can find it. PlayStation 2 Shrek fighting game. I'll start off with Super Slam. I think this was it. How do I hold on, let me see if I can get another window capture. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna transform it. And then I'm gonna crop the top off. Oops, not that. Crop the top off because we don't need to see the top. Yeah, so let me just make this bigger for you guys. I'll just do it like that. This was the game. Shrek Super Slam. I used to play this game all the time. Yeah, so it's like you got you can play the different characters and stuff. Yeah, Puss in Boots was there. Yep. And basically you just in these different areas fighting with your fists and using the environment and stuff to throw stuff. I remember you could like pick up like a chicken leg or like a big ass turkey leg or something and throw it at people. So I used to play this on the PlayStation all the time. What was that other one called? Piglet's Big Game. Yep, it was this. Man, this game was scary. I do not care. This game was scary. Look at this face. Look at this face, bro. That was scary for a little 5-year-old, man. Yep, so it's like you in these like candy worlds, and like the world is made of like chocolate and cookies and stuff, and you got to like get cookies and stuff, and just memory. So this oh, you can't even really see it. This one right here is showing like the enemy right here, the Hufflepuff or whatever, or not the Hufflepuff, the whatever it's called, the elephant. And you see these little dots right here. That's how many, that's like basically how far the enemy is to you. And so once this dot shows up, like the world gets really dark, and then Piglet like turns his back on the enemy and it's like facing the viewer, and is like super terrified, and you gotta like push like triangle, square, X, circle. You gotta push it in time for Piglet to like turn around and do this scary face, do like this scary face at the enemy, so that the enemy will leave Piglet alone or whatever. And in my panic and anxiety, I could never actually hit the buttons in time. So I'm just being super paranoid. Yeah. Piglet's Big Adventure. What else did I used to play? I don't even remember. What's going on? Okay, y'all should have been able to hear that. Y'all could hear that, right? Y'all could hear that, right? Chat Bobby acting stupid. Y'all know Chat Bob is stupid. What's going on, mama? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi, what's going on? How you doing today? And what's going on, Pokey? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. How are you doing? I hope you had a good day. I hope both of you had a good day today. What's going on? Yep, our topic is video games today. Or not video games, just games. All kind of games. We could talk about board games. We could talk about card games. We could talk about all kind of games, okay? But I was just going through like my earliest games, my earliest memories of gaming since I was like, what, like 4 or 5, like, you know, baby status. I've been gaming my whole life. Yep, GTA, San Andreas, all of that. My dad had this 007 game that was really, really fun. And that same kid I was talking about that used to live in my building, he used to come down and we used to play games and stuff all the time. But we used to play 007 together, and my dad would go against both of us and he would still win. It's crazy. I remember that. We were just laughing about that the other day. How we would double team him, but he would still win. That's so funny. I feel like there's another game I'm missing that I used to play all the time, but yeah, those are my favorites. Diamond is electric. So that's such a perfect line. It couldn't have been more perfect. And our totally mad, what is this? What did they say? Madly rad vibes. Okay, let's see. And then, so I had that, and then I started getting the Nintendo DS's. I had like 3 or 4 different DS's. Game Boys. I had the Game Boys. Man, I used to love that little thing. I used to have a Guitar Hero on my Game Boy, and it was weird because you know how you play the Game Boy like this? You have to turn it to the side and like stick the the cartridge in the side, and then that was also like the little the colors that you have to like tap and do the colors at the same time and go with the music and stuff. And man, I used to love that game. I used to play that all the time. I used to love the Nintendogs. We had to like take care of the little dogs. So you have to take your dogs for a walk and train them and feed them and brush them and pet them and stuff. I used to play that all the time. I had one for monkeys too, because monkey was my favorite animal when I was little. I guess it still is. I used to take care of my little monkeys. Yes, the Nintendogs. Yes, I used to love that. So many games on my Nintendo. Mario Party for one. You could like connect with other people that's like that's local and play Mario Party. Oh, that was fun. I miss being a kid and having nothing to worry about other than gaming. And then I got a Wii for Christmas one year, or no, for my birthday one year. I got a Wii for my birthday one year, and it came with the Super Mario Bros. Bundle, and I was playing it for a little bit, but that was a year that I was playing outside mostly. Like I never used to be an outside kid, but I used to play outside that year a lot. And so this is when I used to live in Texas, and so it was nice and warm outside during my, in December during my birthday. It was warm outside. I'm outside playing. I was playing Mario Bros with my mom a little bit because she grew up as a gamer. She grew up with the old Nintendo, the old Mario and stuff. And I just remembered my mom beat that game in like 7 to 9 days. She beat it before Christmas, and that's how I know, because I got the Wii for my birthday, and she beat that entire game mostly by herself. in like a week, 9 days max, because she beat it before Christmas, and I was just so impressed. I'm like, wow, Mom, you're so cool. I'll never forget that. What's going on, Ty? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the party.
How you doing? Nah, not coloring with an actual pencil. Yeah, this is coloring game. It's on Steam. Coloring by number, just chilling, listening to some music. And if you can see in the bottom, what the heck? The bottom over there. You see that little square? It's a puzzle. So if you guys want to do a little jigsaw puzzle, feel free to hit the link in the pinned comment while we just hang out and talk. So yeah, how was your guys' day? The puzzle was a great idea. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy. I be trying to do something, man. I'm trying to do something to help entertain you guys. I'm glad you enjoy it though. I like puzzles also, so that would definitely be something that I would do if I had free time to just sit around in the stream and I'm on my computer and I want to just listen and chill out. Yeah, I have to think about things that I know that I personally like doing, because things you like doing, it's a good chance other people like doing it too. It's not too far-fetched. You have 3 framed puzzles hanging on your walls. I remember I showed you that Fallout 4 puzzle that I did. I still need to get that one framed. It's so bent up in the corners now because it's been done for years, and I just never went to find a frame that was big enough for it. But yeah, I still need to frame that. I'm gonna be talking about Fallout 4 a lot this stream, okay? Because of the puzzle, the actual game, and then the board game that I have. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, excuse me. So let me go back in time again. So we have the Wii. We playing Mario Party and everything. That's super fun. We got a whole bunch of games, and I love gaming with the sister, trademark the sister. Yeah, she's a little bit of a gamer, not as much as I am, but definitely she likes video games too. So we, you know, me being the big sis, she always wanted to do what I was doing, so I'd let her play the game with me sometimes. That was always fun. Always getting new games for the Wii for Christmas and stuff. I remember this one year for Christmas, we stayed up all night just because we just couldn't go to sleep. We were just so excited for Christmas, and you know, just finally Christmas comes and we see all the new Wii games that we get to play with. Good times. I miss being a kid. So then, my next, I might copy that one day. Go ahead, mama, go ahead. Yeah. So then, I think I was just, by high school, I was getting tired of the Wii. Like, I wanted to step up. And yeah, and this, so I got my first Xbox with the Fallout 4 bundle. And it was over with after that. Like, it was over. I got the Fallout 4 bundle. I've never played Fallout 3. Never even really heard of this game for real. And I was like, why not? It's an Xbox. I want an Xbox. It's in a bundle. Sure, I'll get this game. Whatever. And immediately in love with this game. Oh my god, that's like, I don't know if I want to say my favorite game, but it's definitely one of my favorite games. It's very, very like top 5 at least. High 5. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how many hours I have on that game, but I got the what do you call it, the DLC packs and stuff. The what do they call it? They called it something where you would get all the DLCs as they release, which was a freaking lie, first of all, because sure, they were giving me the DLCs, but after a while they stopped giving me the rest of the DLCs. You said I would get all the released DLCs for getting this special pass or whatever that I got. But they completely lied about that. They stopped giving me the DLCs. Like, okay, whatever. But man, oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys like old clips of that game. I have some old clips from just from, you know, just playing on the Xbox. I might make that stuff like members only, exclusive content type stuff, because since it wasn't technically Diamond Surge, you know, it was before Diamond Surge, but some of that stuff is funny. Some of those clips that I have, like old clips, like for Call of Duty and stuff like that, I might show you guys once I get to those games. So yeah, Fallout 4, and then that's another thing, Call of Duty 2. I was on that game. I was on that and Fallout 4 every single day coming home from school, man. Oh my gosh, like that's all I would do was either Call of Duty with my friends, or Minecraft, or what is this commercial music? Please. Okay, I guess we'll listen to it, whatever. Call of Duty, Fallout 4, or Minecraft. Those are my top 3 games in high school. I used to play the mess out of those games. I miss those times, man. I miss those times. I've been wanting to get back into Call of Duty also. I know I stopped streaming it because it seemed like people weren't really interested in watching it, but I might start back up streaming it again after I release this first video that I recorded. I don't know. I'll ask you guys about that later, but I'm gonna try to see if I can make the video that I recorded of Call of Duty okay. I don't know if I can make it more entertaining to watch in a video rather than live, if you know what I mean, you know? Because I could get through the game a lot faster if I just stream it, like bring back the first person shooter Friday things I was doing, but I don't know, we'll talk about it, we'll see. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if the interest is really there, because it was just me raging and complaining about how trash I am. So we'll see. Trying to think what other games I used to play. Just a lot of first-person shooter games on the Xbox. And that was what I started my channel with, an Xbox. And that's why I was playing, Five Nights at Freddy's, Grand Theft Auto, and then I got my PC. Oh my gosh. Once you go PC, you can never go back, seriously. You can never go back. PC is definitely top tier, ultimate gaming. You can play anything you want. Almost. I say that now, but really no, because did I mention this before that once GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be on the new Xbox console first and not on PC. So it's not even going to work on my Xbox One. I might have to try to sell it for a quick like $100, if that, because this thing is so outdated. So I'm gonna have to get a whole new Xbox if I want to play GTA 6 as soon as it comes out and try to get the videos out to you guys quick fast, you know, and like get on that bandwagon. But if not, I'm just have to wait until it comes out on PC like months later, which kind of sucks. I want to get that content out, you know, be one of the first people to get that content out, but we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see. I freaking love my PC though. I've had this thing for what, like 3 years now? 3 years? I should definitely look into upgrades and stuff, but I don't really know much about computers for real to be able to do all that kind of stuff. It gave me Skyrim vibes immediately. You talking about Fallout 4? Yeah. COD is so saturated. I know. You mean just like as content on YouTube? Yeah, but that's gaming in general. Gaming in general is saturated. You're not really gonna stand out unless you're a standout person for real. And I'm very much not. I'm very, very casual. I am the most casual gamer. Like, I don't even be like, I don't jump on the bandwagons and everything. I probably should if I want my popularity to be going up more, to, you know, reach that that, what do you call it, the, you know, the content creator, the influencer status of social media. But I don't know. I've never been a bandwagon type of person. So we'll see. And it's also a lot of freaking money to get a whole new Xbox for one game. Oh yeah, that's probably not worth it. I'm probably just gonna have to wait until it comes out on PC. I didn't want to play it on PC though. I did not want to play it with a mouse and keyboard. I like the feel of a controller for sure. I'm just used to it. I think it is wise for smaller channels to not jump on the bandwagons. The algo is not going to push your content over the huge. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It feels like a lose-lose situation though. You're not jumping on the bandwagons to get those quick, easy clicks and views and stuff. But then again, like, if you play games that nobody's heard about, nobody's gonna be searching for it. You know, nobody's gonna be searching for you because they don't know who you are. You don't know me from anywhere. And they're not gonna be searching for that game because nobody freaking knows the game. So it's hard. Okay, but back to the video games. Back to the games. So now that I'm on the topic of Fallout 4 though, and you know how much I love Fallout 4. So recently, like I'll say like last month or the beginning of this month, I spontaneously just bought this Fallout 4 game, board game. I should go down and get it. I'm about to go down and get my Fallout 4 game. Hold on. I want to show y'all what it looks like. It's actually pretty cool. 1 second, I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. I'm also show y'all the puzzle. This is a perfect opportunity to show you guys. Perfect opportunity. And I also got hot, so I had to take off my jacket. Okay, so look. So, here's the puzzle. Vault-Tec. Pretty big puzzle. You see how it's messed up down there. Oops, but that's okay. I'll just get a frame for it. So the classic skill tree. I'm gonna definitely get this framed. I love this thing so much. My skill tree. Yes. So we have that. And then some years ago, I got Fallout 4, the Vault Dwellers Survival Guide. It's a thick ass book. It's a thick book. Nothing on the back, but survival guide. It's so freaking cool. I'm such a nerd for this stuff. So it came with this. Let me just show y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me just put it in order for you guys. Let me just put it in order. Hold on. Okay. So it came with these little cards. I'm gonna probably also get these. Wait for them to be done and moving on. Then people still looking for that game will come watch you. Yep, exactly. I agree with that. So I'm gonna probably get these framed also. But it came with these little cute things. You know, just the classic stats, strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. Yep, it came with that. I'm so excited to show off this stuff. Limited issue. Ooh, I didn't know it was limited issue stuff. It came with that. It also came with this. A giant map. It's a little ripped also. I have to get this framed too. But a giant map of the Commonwealth. Oh my god, this is a lot bigger than I remember it being. A giant map of the Commonwealth. So that's the front. And then it also has a back of, I don't know, just other stuff of the game. Another map, other info stuff. Super cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get this stuff framed. I gotta go to like Home Goods or something, or like where do you go, like Michael's, or where do you go to get frames? I don't know. I ain't never had to frame nothing. But this isn't Fallout, but I also have a map of Skyrim. It's a smaller map, but I'm gonna just show y'all anyway. It's a smaller map. I'm gonna get this framed also of Skyrim. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I love it. Okay, so back to this book, right? Okay, how do I fold this up? So back to this book. This super thick book. Yeah, so this book basically just has like a whole bunch of information about literally anything you can think of in the game. Like items, enemies, missions, places, companions. Anything you can freaking think of is in this book. all your stats and stuff, what they do. It's just a lot of freaking information. Can y'all even see that? It's just a lot of freaking information in this thing. It's so cool. It's too much information. I've barely read anything in this book because it's so overwhelming, but it's just so much and it's just so cool. It's just a cool thing to like pick up and look at sometimes, being a nerd that I am. So that's the book that I have and the posters and stuff. And then the game that I just got this month, a post-nuclear board game for 1 to 4 players, Fallout. So it's basically, oh, thanks mama, thanks. So it's basically like Dungeons and Dragons but Fallout. It's so cool. It's so cool. Let me show you the back actually. So this is like the play area, right? So it's like these little hexagons or whatever that you put together. You can like rearrange in different ways to play the game differently. So this is the play area. Yes, it's a board game, right? As soon as I was at the mall. I walked into GameStop because I always go to GameStop when I go to the mall. And even if I'm not trying to buy anything, I always window shop just to look around. Excuse me. I saw this. Had to get it. I had to get it because I knew it wasn't going to be there the next time I wanted to go, which is why I got the book too, because I knew that wasn't going to, oh, that's the collector's edition. Let's go. I just knew it wasn't going to be there the next time if I wanted to get it. So yeah, so it's really cool. I was thinking about filming a video about the board game, Poppy and I playing it and explaining it to you guys, like how to play it and stuff. And it's very extremely complicated though. Like we only really tried to play it once or twice, like in one night, like a few rounds, because the rules are insane. Like when you're first starting this game, you have to really like go step by step and go slow to figure out how the game has to be played. And you have to it comes with two rule books with pages and pages and pages of rules. It's crazy, but it is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So I was thinking about recording us trying to play a game, but I don't know if I have a good enough camera for that. We'll see about that also. But man, if you can't tell, Fallout 4, definitely one of my top favorite games, man. I can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. I hate complicated game rules. It's only complicated when you first start though. I feel like it'll be a lot more manageable once you get the hang of the game, so you don't have to like constantly look at the rules. But it was pretty fun. We were drinking and just trying to play the game, trying to learn the game. It was getting a little frustrating, but that's okay. That's okay. Anything for my game, Fallout. Anything. Love it. We have to look up a YouTube video of the girl, I guess the official rules, them trying to explain it quickly, like the most basic rules. We have to look up a YouTube video just to understand some of the stuff. It's crazy. Yep, I got you with the puzzle. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Gaming, yeah. What other games? What's y'all's favorite games? I meant to ask that as a question. Yeah, because sometimes when I have to redo the puzzle, it'll give you an ad. What are your favorite games, man? I love the multiplayer games. I've been thinking about all the multiplayer games that we played over the years that we haven't played in a long time. But I've been thinking about getting to those again too. There's just too many games in the world. I'm just thinking like, man, I need y'all to stop playing games. Stop making games for like a good 5 years. Let me catch up. But then again, that's also why I've been thinking really hard about doing more streams and stuff. And I've come to realize that things don't go as planned I should have already known that, but just wanting things to go my way, you can't do that. So I'm gonna have to, I guess I'm gonna just have to conform. I'm gonna just have to be a streamer, but in a way that, works for me and works with the way that I want my channel to be. So, yeah, so spoiler alert for you members, okay? And I know, the non-members, could be watching also, but exclusively for you you members that get first access, I'm gonna have a poll out tomorrow. It's gonna come out 12 a.m. tomorrow, and I have a little challenge for the channel, for the gems and jewels. Okay, so nothing too crazy. In an effort to do more streams though, I'm gonna have you guys vote on a poll for an older game that I have on the channel, an older game that I introduced. But if that post gets 30 likes in a day, so by 12 a.m. on, what's today? Today is Wednesday. If the post gets 30 likes by 12 a.m. on the 2nd, May 2nd, then I'll do a week-long streaming sesh. I'll stream for a week, whatever game you guys vote on. So that's the challenge for the channel. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to tell you guys what the games are yet. You'll just have to see when the poll comes out. But yeah, in an effort to do more streaming, I'm gonna probably do that. Just say, all right, vote. And then to sweeten it up, if it gets this many likes, I'll do this for you. I'll be here more for you guys streaming. So we'll see how that works. We'll see. But if the post doesn't get the 30 likes, then I'll just stream at my leisure. So it's basically like, you want to see more of me? Show me you want to see more of me. Apples to Apples. Oh, I just played that game for the first time on Easter. It's really funny because my mom is a devoted Christian, right? And we went to the Christian store a couple months ago, and they had a Bible version of Apples to Apples. And we got it, and we just played that on Easter. It was kind of funny. But yeah, that was my first time playing Apples to Apples, the Bible version at that. But it's really funny because that game is basically Cards Against Humanity, which I do like that game also. It's Apples to Apples is basically just the kid version of Cards Against Humanity, for sure. Pictionary, yeah, we used to have Pictionary. Ooh, that's a really fun game. Yeah, I love that. I haven't played that in years, though. And then you said Yahtzee. I don't know if I've ever played Yahtzee. Have I? Can you guys hear the music? Do I need to turn it up? Is it too low? I don't know if I've ever played Yahtzee. Monopoly is definitely a staple, a classic. Gotta love Monopoly. I love Monopoly. That's so fun. Trying to be a businesswoman and make deals with people and stuff. It can get really intense sometimes. It's really funny. Let's see. Anybody know how to play spades? That's a real big card game in Black culture, but I do not know how to play spades. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't know enough to play like a real game. Like boom, 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 like putting the cards down. Like I really gotta think about it. I really want to play Call of Duty. I've really been thinking about that. It's definitely a comfort game of mine. Can't go wrong with Call of Duty, man. Oh yeah, if I'm going to talk about Fallout, I can't forget Skyrim. And that's another thing. Like, I know Oblivion, the remaster, just came out. I never played it before. I've only played Skyrim and Elder Scroll Online, which wasn't exactly terrible. It just wasn't. It just didn't have that charming feeling of Skyrim that, you know, OG players know and love. You know, it didn't feel like a multiplayer Skyrim. It just felt like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't too terrible, but it didn't have that feeling that I was expecting it to have. It was a decent game though. But yeah, Skyrim, yes. I also have a story about that. Before I even knew what Skyrim was or like, you know, was playing it myself, I had this friend in high school that was a little bit of a geek about it. And I was over her house one day and she was playing Skyrim. And she was doing some mission where she was like in a cave or something. And she was trying to figure out how to advance, how to, you know, move on or whatever. And she was telling me about it. She was telling me all about it and stuff. And she was like, but I can't figure out how to advance. Like, my marker is telling me go this way or whatever. And, you know, I've never seen this game before, but I was like, what if it's a situation like you have to pull a book out of the bookshelf to open up a secret passage or something. And it turned out that was exactly what she had to do. And I was just so pleased with myself. I was like, wow, I don't even play this game. Like, how did I know that was even a thing in this game? And I'll never forget that also. That was just so funny to me. She was so surprised that actually worked. And I was surprised it worked too. Like, I wasn't really expecting it to work, but that's exactly what she had to do. And I always remember that every time I think about Skyrim. And then after that, you know, she continued telling me about it and, you know, geeking about it and stuff. And, you know, she getting me excited about it. And I went and I got myself a copy and instantly fell in love, man. Skyrim. That's why I'm so happy that you playing Skyrim right now, Mama. It's such a classic. It's such a classic. I always play that game the same way every time I play it too. I don't know why I do that, but it's just the comfort, you know, the comfort of playing a familiar game. And it's a little bit of differences with how you play the game, like what missions you do and who you talk to and, you know, that kind of stuff. But basically, I usually play the same kind of character, the same build. I marry the same person all the time. I adopt the same kid every time. But this time, when I do it on the channel, I'm gonna really go all out with the decorating and stuff too, like setting up my house and decorating and stuff. And I just can't wait till I get to it. Skyrim is amazing. Definitely my most favorite game ever. That's a solid choice. That is a solid choice. Favorites are so hard for me though. It's hard for me to pick favorites. Because there's always something about each game that's just chef's kiss. It's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Skyrim. I can't wait. I definitely got to start streaming more just so I can get to these games that I want to play quicker. Top game right there. And then speaking of Oblivion, yeah, never played it, never really seen it, so I haven't been watching anybody really play it. And I know that's like, you know, a hot topic right now. I don't think anybody's playing the Jigsaw Puzzle. Let me know if anybody wants to play it and I'll bring it back up for you guys. I'm gonna just well, I'll just keep it there so people know it's there, whatever. Okay, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Something about Oblivion, just that I never played it and I haven't been watching people play it. But, and then that's also another thing that I frustrate myself with gaming and my channel, just the way my brain works. Like, I always want to do things in order, and I don't know why I do that. It kind of irks me when I don't do things in order. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 was recommended to me way early on by just another content creator that, you know, was kind of in my space a little bit. not in my space like that, but you know, just that was around when I first started. He recommended GTA to me because I think that's mostly what he was playing for his content. So he recommended it to me. And you know, I would prefer to play games in order. I don't know why. Maybe it's a little bit of an OCD thing. I don't know, but starting off the series with GTA 5, just a little bit irking, just a little bit annoying. Like, I just want to do it from the very beginning. I want to know the beginnings. And so, like, when I play Fallout, I'm gonna want to play Fallout 1 first, even though that's like a top down and it's not anything like Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or anything. You know, I just like to see the humble beginnings, see where we came from, you know. But that stuff takes time and whatever. I gotta try to get out of that mindset, I guess, but that's just the way I like to do things. I don't know why. It annoys me that I do that. But yeah. I can't wait to get to my favorite games on the channel, for real. But that's another thing. I don't know if I want to stream those games or just completely immerse myself in the games and just have fun on my own and show you guys me having fun on my own, because you know, it's kind of hard for me to get really immersed in a game if I'm constantly having to talk to chat and stuff and stopping the gameplay and stuff. So that's another thing I gotta debate with, but we'll see. 76, yeah. You said you'll never play Fallout 1 or 2? What? What do you play as? Oh, on Fallout? Or, I mean, on Skyrim? I think I used to just always play as a Nord. Just a human. The most boring one there is, with no powers or anything. Cause you're in Arg, whatever it's called, the lizard, right? Aren't they able to breathe underwater? I might play as a Khajiit next time though. I've never played as a Khajiit before, so I might play as a Khajiit this time. We'll see. Maybe I could leave it up to a vote. I don't know. We'll see. Argonian, yeah. And then, yeah, so speaking of 76, I tried it for like a day or two, like barely a week. Couldn't really get into it. I don't know if I even had time to really get into it when I started to, but yeah, I just wasn't really impressed. But I will be playing that on the channel also, just to give it a good try. I might try to just find a good stopping point for that game, like get to a certain level, like get to level 100, and then we'll stop the series if it's not hitting for the channel, you know. We'll see. Oh, we got a superhero here? Okay, sir. What's your name? The Red Mist? The Red Avenger? Okay, nice. I like it. Moving on to this masterpiece. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Let's get started. I like the Argonians because they can hold their breath. Okay. Yeah, they're always animated when you finish the little picture. Yep. They're always animated. I agree, it is cool. Yeah, I don't know what all the other characters of Skyrim can do, though. I don't really remember what the other ones do, because I usually always... I think I used to look at them, but I wasn't really like, wasn't really impressed with their little stats and bios, I guess. And I like the idea of just being, like, a human that's just overpowered. Like, I'm just a regular guy that was about to get beheaded. Now look at me, I'm the Dragonborn. I'm out here. Dang, I should have a list of, I should have had a list of games to talk about. what else did I used to play? I don't know. And that's why I'm a variety gamer, because I like all kinds of games. I like the horror games. I like the goofy, silly games. I like mysteries. I like the puzzle games. I like the coloring games. I like the adventure games, the RPGs, all of them. The visual novels and stuff. I just feel like there isn't a game I won't play, you know, which is why I always like to find those obscure holiday video games. Some of them are interesting, some of them are quite trash, but that's okay. I was supposed to play New Year's Simulator once the full game came out, but I completely forgot about that as soon as by the time February was over. I forgot about it, and I don't even know if it was out by then, but I did check again, and I did see that it is officially out. So I was thinking about doing that also. It's a lot of videos I'm working on right now. But we'll get to it eventually. Today I was also thinking about wanting to do Minecraft Mondays again, but I gotta do it with my partner in crime, Poppy, because y'all know he loves him some Minecraft. He loves Minecraft. So I can't really do Minecraft Monday unless it's like every other week, which I wouldn't really want to do that either. I would rather just do it every week. But you know, he's here on Mondays. We only get to see each other on the weekends, so it's like it was kind of hard for us to do that series while he was trying to be over here, me playing on the PC, him on the Xbox. He was lagging and stuff all the time. So I'm guessing you guys probably won't see Minecraft until we move in together at that point. So we'll see about that, unless we just do something on the side and Poppy record something and, you know, upload something on his channel of us playing. But as far as it being on my channel, yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna be seeing Minecraft Mondays for a good long while, unfortunately. But I did like doing that weekly. I was thinking about bringing a weekly theme back to the channel. So not Minecraft Mondays, maybe first person shooter Fridays. Maybe I can do that weekly. I did like doing the Left 4 Dead weekly. That was really fun. We did the Resident Evil mod, which was pretty cool. And that's another game that I think I've played some Resident Evils, but not all of them, or not like, I don't think I've ever finished an entire game of Resident Evil, which there are a lot of Resident Evil games, and that's another franchise that I'm gonna mess myself up with trying to play in order. But that could be a game that I stream. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just, but that's another thing while I'm getting more open to the idea of streaming more, because you know, I could just stream and then I can do like my videos of taking out the highlights and stuff later on. I was also thinking about starting to stream on Twitch and maybe even TikTok at the same time. So I'll be thinking about that also, seeing if I can get that set up. So you guys might be seeing me on Twitch and TikTok. Maybe. We'll see about that. But Twitch specifically, because of the chat integrations and stuff, I wish YouTube had that. YouTube is kind of trash in that way. If YouTube had the Twitch or had the chat integrations and stuff, man, that would elevate everything. Because there's so many cool things that they can do over there. Like, for example, mama, I just saw this video of this guy playing Repo, except his chat can like use points or whatever or something, I don't know. Chat can alter his game, spawn in enemies, despawn enemies, teleport him somewhere, destroy his loot, probably loot that's just in his hand, or destroy, I don't know exactly how the mods work, but destroy his loot, stuff like that. Like, that stuff is hilarious. That can give you really, really good clips. So, you know, I was thinking about doing chat integration, like doing Twitch streams specifically for the chat integrations. Maybe. But if you could figure that out, Mama, I think that would be fire for you. If you could figure out how to do that, how to stream in 2 places at once and figure out how to get chat to do that kind of stuff, I think that would be a great idea for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so many moving parts, man. I can't even keep track of everything that I want to do and everything I need to do, and you know, all the upgrades and stuff I want to do. I want to give you guys more. You saw someone doing it on YouTube? You sure it wasn't a restream, like not a like a double stream from Twitch? Because I looked it up. I've never seen YouTube chat integrations. I wanted to give you guys more Diamond Surge emojis, but like I said before, like I gotta pay for them to be made, and I'm trying to save money right now because I have student loans to pay off, so I'm trying not to spend too much money. But I might see if I can get at least one more done soon. We'll have to see about that. But I don't want to leave y'all hanging with the same things for too long. I'm really just trying to, like, once these student loans are paid off, then I'll be financially free for real, and I'll be able to, you know, do whatever I want without hassle. So that's why I'm really trying to go hard on these loans right now. And then we can have a lot more fun on the channel, and I can pay to, you know, make the videos that I want to make and stuff like that. So that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. So yeah, I just hope these student loans, hope I can pay them off. Okay, let's see. I don't know, what other games? What about Uno? You guys like Uno? Uno is a classic. I love playing Uno too. That's definitely a good kid-friendly game that you know you can bring the little children around to play. It's not too complicated to understand. They can pick it up pretty quick, you know. I'm really excited for GTA. I'm just thinking about it. Like, I'm not that big of a fan of GTA 5. And I know that has like a cult following because that game is like, what, 10 years old and everybody loves that game. I'm not that into it, but I am pretty excited for GTA 6. It's coming out this year, so I definitely want to be on my A game when that comes out. It'll probably come out next year for PC, like maybe early next year, but we'll see about that too. I just know I'm pretty excited. How have I not finished? Okay, I guess the rest of this stuff. Oh my gosh, look how much we have to do for this one. I might just have to do one more after this because I am not about to be up all night coloring the same thing. These same few things. I feel like these only get more and more intricate as we go on. Okay, another game that just popped in my mind, Elden Ring and Dark Souls, those franchises and stuff. I can't stand those games. I really do not like those games, and it's only because I don't like the fact that if I kill an enemy, they can somehow come back And then, not to mention how ridiculously hard that game is, that would definitely be a nice challenge for me, because you guys know I do love a challenge, but it just feels like it's not even a challenge. It's just straight up unfair. So those games infuriate me. I only played those, maybe like Dark Souls 2 or 3 for like, I don't know, like, not that long. Like one time for not that long. And I basically like rage quit immediately. I'm like, I am not doing this. This is sucky. This game is so bad. So I don't know if that game will ever make it to the channel. We'll see. We will have to see. It has to be a special opportunity or a special day for me to just put that game on, for sure. Oh, I got all of this. I didn't even realize. Let me look up, I'll look up some more games. What kind of games? I'll say biggest video games. I'll say of all time. Why not? What's the biggest video games of all time? And I'll just go through them and give my opinion and if I played them or not, I guess. Minecraft, number 1. 350 million sales. Wow. That's insane. That ugly freaking game. Wow. Or I'm not gonna say ugly. That boxy game. It is a classic though. It is a really good game. I remember before I got into PCs, I used to go to like this after school club thing, and they had little computers back there for the kids, and sometimes I would go back there and just mess around on Minecraft, not really know what I'm doing. I don't think I really was playing Minecraft back then. It was like really early Minecraft. And I'm just like, what is this game? Like, I couldn't really get into it because I didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing or anything. And I think it was just like a trial version at that. Like, it wasn't even the full game. So definitely wasn't showing you all that you could do with it. But yeah, Minecraft is a good game. I definitely enjoy it. The creative mind that you have to build the stuff people be building. I have books on Minecraft also. Actually, I have I should go get those too. Why not? I'm gonna go get them. Hold on. I'm gonna go show y'all my Minecraft books. Okay. So I got a few books. I got the Big Book of Minecraft. The Big Book of Minecraft. And it just like shows you a whole bunch of different servers and stuff and mini games that people made, and you know, it's kind of like the Fallout book. So it's like, you know, a collector's edition thing. It just tells you about the game and stuff, little things. There were pages in here of like the best, like, yeah, like this kind of stuff. stuff that people have made in Minecraft. A lot of crazy stuff. Big mansions and stuff like castles and stuff. Like, how do people build this stuff? So that kind of stuff. I gotta, yep, this big book of Minecraft. I still gotta go see the Minecraft movie, first of all. And then I got these little Minecraft books that are also supposed to help you in game. So the combat handbook, this will teach you what, like how to fight and stuff, and get armor and potions and stuff like that, how to stay alive in the game. I'll just flip through it. I can't really flip through it that well, but it just tells you about like the enemies and stuff, the weapons you can have. What is this one? The construction handbook. So this teaches you how to build things, gives you, you know, basic ideas and stuff. Can I flip it this way? Basic ideas and stuff. How to build houses and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty outdated though. When did this book even come out? I don't even know, but it's very outdated. Is there a date on here? 2014? Yeah, outdated. And then I got this one, the Essential Handbook. This one is basically like, I think this one like tells you how Minecraft is meant to be played. This one just tells you a lot of stuff, like the fighting, the potions, just the basic stuff. Like if you're very new to Minecraft, that's a book you can read to like get an idea of the stuff you can do and how to survive and that kind of stuff. They have another book, the Redstone Mine book, but I don't have that one. Or not mine book, the Redstone book for Minecraft, but I don't have that one. You said, wow, you really love Minecraft. It's a good game. It is a good game. I do enjoy it. Not as much as Poppy, though. That boy loved Minecraft. He be putting all the Minecraft videos and falling asleep. They are really cool, though. Minecraft does have a lot of awesome mods. They really do. I just don't even know how people come up with that kind of stuff. The mods and everything. And the challenges they be giving themselves and that kind of stuff. The maps they play on and all that. It's crazy. Okay, so that was Minecraft. Oh yeah, so I can keep this stuff up here in my little office now. I need to get a little bookshelf with all my collectibles and items and stuff. Let's see. What's the next biggest game of all time? Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep, of course. I just don't understand what the hype is about that game for real, because I mean it's a good game, but dang, like people really like GTA 5. Y'all, if y'all saw my my series, my GTA 5 series, which I'm not completely done yet, I do have a couple or a few more videos to upload. I haven't decided yet, but at least a couple more videos to upload. Not of the main story, but like bonus content. But anyway, yeah, I played the entire story, and all I can say is it was okay. I mean, I wasn't really impressed. I was not really impressed. I mean, it was fun at times, but at other times, I feel like it was kind of annoying, kind of weird. But it was okay. All right, moving on. Wii Sports. Oh yeah. Back to the Wii. Yep, I used to love Wii Sports. The bowling was my favorite one. I love the what was it? I think the baseball one. The baseball one was always fun. The boxing was always fun. The tennis, all of them, man. Wii Sports was bomb. I love Wii Sports. That was really fun. My cousin had like the Wii Fit little the board that you were supposed to like stand on to like get your weight and stuff, and you can, you know, play games with the little Wii Fit board. And I remember every time I did that, it always said I was underweight, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm always underweight. I'm just always gonna be underweight. It always said that without fail. I've been underweight my entire life. I'm probably still am underweight, but I've been trying to do better with it. I've been trying to actually feed myself and not survive off of snacks and stuff, you know. I've been actually trying to eat my lunch, eat my dinner, eat my breakfast every day. It's a struggle. It's honestly a struggle, because me being lazy, not knowing how to cook, not really liking to cook, I would rather just survive on snacks. But if I want to gain weight, I gotta eat, you know. Or anyway, that got nothing to do with video games. Ark, I'm surprised about that. Ark is number 4 with 79 million sales. Ark. I never really played Ark, but Poppy has played that. Poppy has played that. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to playing it, but I feel like that would have to be a game that I am willing to invest a lot of time in consistently. Which I should have done with The Forest. It kind of reminds me of The Forest a little bit, because you gotta, like, you know, start from the bottom up. It's basically like another Minecraft, you know, a crafting game, but with dinosaurs and tech and all that stuff, and it can get pretty crazy. I would definitely have to, I feel like that's at the bottom of my list though. I'm not incredibly interested in that game. But like I said, I'll try any game, for real. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it one day in the future. After all, as long as YouTube stay up for the rest of my life, I guess I'm gonna be on YouTube for the rest of my life. I'll get around to it eventually. Next is Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart is definitely a good one. Can't go wrong with Mario. Can't go wrong with Nintendo, really. Nintendo is a great company. They definitely bring the bangers. I don't think I've ever played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know what that is. I think they have a new Mario Kart out, don't they? Like Mario Kart Ultimate or Mario Kart, I don't know, something like all-inclusive or something. Like they got a whole bunch of characters and stuff now, a whole bunch of different characters. I'm a little interested. I haven't seen any gameplay of it yet. I don't know if it's actually come out yet, or if they just been like releasing teasers of it for it when it comes out on with the Switch 2. I don't know. That's a good party game though, for sure. Get your family together, play some Mario Party, play some Mario Kart. Can't go wrong. Right, Tiger? Can't go wrong, buddy. Next is PUBG. PUBG, yeah, I used to play that all the time. Or not all the time, but I used to play that a decent amount in high school. But I just remember that game being extremely glitchy. It was just super glitchy for some reason. It always didn't load in right, and was just being stupid. That's basically a battle royale, kind of like Fortnite and the other battle royales, you know. But you know, it wasn't too bad. There's a lot of battle royales I used to play back then alongside Fortnite. But that was an okay game. That's all I can say. It was okay. Then they got Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never played Red Dead Redemption 2. I might have tried it briefly, but never really gave it like a real chance, I guess. So I don't have much to say about that. Red Dead Redemption. The Oregon Trail is the next one. Oh, that came out in 1971. Dang, that was a popular game back then. Wow, it sold 65 million copies. Wow. Never played that, yeah. I think I did see a game about it though on Steam. I don't know if it would be like the same kind of scenario, but I think it would, because the Oregon Trail is like, you know, a moment in history, so it's not like it could be too different. It did seem interesting though. It seemed interesting. Maybe it'll give you a little history lesson alongside it as you're playing. Because I don't really know much about the Oregon Trail for real. Other than, was it the natives? Like, they were pushed out of their land and forced to like walk the Oregon Trail to like somewhere else? I don't know. To Oregon or from Oregon? I don't know. They were forced to walk, and it was like really treacherous and really, really dangerous, and a lot of people died and everything. It was just like, you know, a really dark moment in history, in American history and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it. That's my guess from just off the top of my head. Then they have Terraria. I've tried Terraria. That's basically another Minecraft, except it's more 2D. It's like a side-scroller 2D game. I would like to play Terraria though. I've beaten Minecraft so many times. It's not hard to beat Minecraft anymore, especially, you know, knowing what you're doing. You said you're eating. What you eating, mama? Terraria is cute. My son beat it. Really? Yeah, I don't know much about Terraria. I played that very briefly, but couldn't really get into it because I was too used to Minecraft. But I'd like to try that on the channel and just play the game going in blind and not knowing how to beat it, and see if I could figure out how to beat it by myself, because I don't know the ending. I don't know the story at all. I barely even knew that it had an ending, but it does have an ending. It does have a little bit of a story. Speaking of, that game reminds me of that game Ashes has been playing, that like tavern game where you gotta like, you have your bar and you're like your bed and breakfast, basically, is what it seems like to me. He smacking people up with the broom and stuff. It reminds me of that game, just like the style of it. And I feel like playing a cozy game too. It's just so many games I just feel like playing, and that's why I want to try to see if I can get into streaming more, so I can play more games that I want to play, you know. We'll see how long I can keep it up. All right, let's see. Super Mario Bros. Yep, that came out in 1980. What? 1985. Wow, Super Mario Bros. Wow, look how far they've come now. Like I said, definitely love Mario. Definitely a classic. Nothing else I gotta say about that. It's Mario, you know. Human Fall Flat. That's a good game. I didn't realize it made so many sales. It made 55 million sales. Wow. That was a pretty funny game. I remember watching Vanoss and his friends play that. That would be a funny game you'd like, Mama, if you've seen it before. Have you played that before? What's going on, chill guys? See you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. How you doing, babe? What's going on? We just talking video games. We just talking, well, not video games, all games. I showed chat the Fallout 4 board game we were playing. I showed them my book, you know, fangirling about Fallout, my books and my posters and all that stuff. I showed them my Minecraft books and stuff that I have, telling them how much of a Minecraft nerd you are and stuff. Yeah, so now I'm just going through the biggest games of all time and just going down the list and just giving my opinion of them and everything, you know. Feel free to bring up any game you want to talk about, and you know, I'll address it. I'll talk about it. But I just have this list pulled up so I can so I don't run out of things to talk about, basically. Because I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. I already talked about Fallout, Skyrim, Call of Duty, all the systems I had growing up and stuff, the games I had growing up. Yep. I was telling them about. You can't hear the sound? I heard it. Really? Really? Mama heard her sound. It's connected. I don't think I can turn it up anymore either. I don't think I can turn it up anymore. Let me try again. So you telling me you can't hear this? You didn't hear this? What? It's on 200? I mean, no, it's on 100. I can't put it up anymore. Yeah, I just previewed it. You don't hear that owl hooting? Shoot. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's up all the way. Sorry, babe. I don't know. I have to look at it later, I guess. And I have the puzzle up if you want to do the puzzle. Oh, okay. So it sounds okay? Okay. What's the next game we talking about? Bejeweled. That's a good game. That is a good game. It's very very relaxing. Don't gotta think too much about playing Bejeweled. You just matching 3, you know. Oh, still at work. Okay. Boo, work. Yeah, not too much to say about Bejeweled, but it made how much? 50 million. Wow. Overwatch also made 50 million, and The Witcher 3 also made 50 million. Overwatch is a pretty good game, but for the longest time I was so confused why they made an Overwatch 2. It's basically like making a Minecraft 2. Just update the regular game. Like, what do you mean Minecraft 2? Overwatch 2? What do you mean? Used to be a fiend for Bejeweled as a kid. I'm so done. Definitely a classic. That was definitely one of the games that just came like pre-downloaded on a PC or a new laptop you got. Definitely a classic. But Overwatch, yeah, I was so confused when they have Overwatch 2, but Overwatch 1 doesn't exist anymore, and I don't even know why. I think I tried to look up why, but they were being just, I don't know, they weren't being straight with me. They were giving me the runaround. I feel like something was in trouble or something. Somebody was in trouble. I don't know what the heck happened, but they had to drop Overwatch 1, and now Overwatch 1 is basically just Overwatch 2. So why even have the 2? Like, I don't even get it. I don't even understand. But yeah, pretty good game though. Pretty good game. I haven't played that in forever. Don't know if I ever will, like, on the channel. Well, maybe for like collab week or something, if people want to play that, because Cody has been asking me when I'm going to play that game. Ty also plays that, so maybe. I don't really like this color combination, this light blue and this doo-doo brown. It's not doo-doo brown. It's more like a sandy brown, whatever. I don't really like this combination though. It does not look pleasing to my eye. All right. The Witcher 3. I've never played any of the Witcher games. I don't even really know what the game is about. I know they have a TV show, right? And speaking of video games that turn into TV shows, never watched Fallout, the TV show. Still haven't watched that. I'm just kind of scared to watch it because I don't want it to ruin my perception of Fallout. I didn't really hear like amazing things about it. The most amazing thing I heard about it was that it existed, period. Fallout TV show, oh my gosh. But after that, like, I didn't really hear much about it. I didn't hear it was bad, so that's a better sign, but I didn't hear that it was super good, so I don't know. I might just, you know, just check it out one day later. I don't know. Not too interested at the moment, though. But yeah, The Witcher, don't really know what that game is about. Oh yeah, and then like another thing, just in general with being a gamer, I am such an achievement hunter. I love 100% in games. Oh, it won awards, mama? Okay, I didn't even hear about that. I didn't know that. I'm also confused and I'm amazed. Wow, I didn't know it won awards. Maybe I should check it out. Maybe I'll do that later. I always put everything off. I just put everything off. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll put everything off. Or a Warzone 2. Oh yeah, Warzone 2. Yeah. What? Like, just update the same game. What are you doing, goofies? What? It's about Warzone 2. Are y'all serious? That's really funny. Cash grabs, man. All right, what's the next game? Pokemon. I've never played a Pokemon game. I've never played Pokemon. And I don't, unless they have a Pokemon on like Steam or something, I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing Pokemon on the channel. Pokemon is cool. That's another game that Poppy is a complete nerd about. But it's cool. It's cool. It was just one day, Poppy and I were just laying around, just chilling, you know, and he was telling me all the lore that came to his mind about that game. And I'm just like, it never ends. It never freaking ends. And then he had the nerve to say, I'm not a super fan. I'm like, if that's not a super fan, I hate to see what a super fan is with Pokemon, because he was giving me all the lore. I'm just like, bro, I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up at this point. This is too much. But, you know, I wish I had that kind of dedication for Fallout, because if I could remember every little Fallout thing, that would not be a waste of space in my brain, man. That would not. Maybe one day I will just sit down and read every single page of my Fallout book, man. I'll just read it from front to cover. I experience things I never even knew about. I'll be like, oh my gosh. Like, it'll be amazing. Maybe one day I'll nerd out like that. Pokemon is extensive. Yes, I know. Gosh, good googly moogly. That game came out in 1996. That game older than me. Dang. I feel like the only reason games that get turned into movies and TV shows don't do well because diehard fans expect them to be just like the game. Speaking of Fallout, I mean Minecraft, I mean Five Nights at Freddy's. There we go. Five Nights at Freddy's. The sister and I went to go see that in theaters, and it was a magical experience. I cannot wait for the second movie to come out. The first movie, it was okay. Okay, I'll say it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a diehard fan of it. Like, I really, really do like the game, but I'm not a diehard fan. I really do like the games though, but oh my gosh, seeing that movie in theaters with all the other nerds in the theater, people were dressed up, y'all. And I just love an active theater. Like some parts of the theater, the whole theater, we're all gasping and cheering and clapping and stuff. And it was so fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the second movie to come out. I think it's coming out this year. I'm definitely forcing her to go watch it with me because she's trying to act like she don't want to see the second one, but I don't care because I'm forcing her to go with me. And we're gonna have a good time. I can't wait. I can't wait. It was so fun because, like, if you guys don't know, spoiler alert. Can I do my spoiler alert, everybody? If you haven't seen the movie yet, but you know, YouTubers that, you know, got a lot of fame and popularity when those games came out in the movie. And it was chaos in the theater when Corey Kenshin appeared on screen. Everybody lost their minds. We lost our minds. It was iconic. Do you understand? Could you imagine seeing me in a feature film just because, let's say, a new hot game comes out? I got my personality on point. I got my editing on point. I got my community. I blow the hell up with this new game, right? It becomes a movie. And I'm in that freaking movie. It's like, it's iconic, man. MatPat from Game Theory was in it. Oh my gosh, like I'm fangirling about it. MatPat was in it. And he said the thing, it's just a theory. And everybody went crazy again. It was so crazy. 8-Bit Ryan, I don't know if you guys know 8-Bit Ryan. He's another big YouTuber. He wasn't actually an actor in the movie, but he had a little cameo thing, like a little what do you call it? Like an Easter egg type thing. I didn't even know it. I didn't even notice it until he shared it with his community, but he was supposed to be like one of the employee of the months. He had like his picture up on the wall in the background or something. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's so cool. I just love it so much. That is so awesome. I don't want to be an actress or nothing, but you know, just the thought of those kind of opportunities, you know, it's just really amazing. I'm just so happy for everybody that got to be included in that. And Markiplier was supposedly supposed to be in that movie as, I think, the first guard, like in the beginning of the movie. But Markiplier is making his own movie. He's directing his own movie about a video game that he played that I don't think I saw him play. I don't think I've seen anybody play this game, but he's directing a movie about that game. So, and it was happening at the same time, so he wasn't able to be in the movie because of conflicting whatever. It would have been like it would have been a perfect casting, a perfect lineup through and through. I just hope that he makes an appearance somewhere in the franchise. Hopefully in the next movie, but if not in the next movie, hopefully in the next movie if they make another movie. I just hope. I just want to see Markiplier on the big screen, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. Super fans of Pokemon calculate games down to the HP point percentage. That's crazy. Put it in the bathroom and read it there. I should. That's some good reading material. That big ass book. I could just flip to a random page and learn something new while I'm taking my daily poo, you know? That's perfect. That's a good idea. I don't have a stand in my room though, like a little table, or not my room, my bathroom. I should get a little stand just for that. That's really funny. That's really funny. Some nice poo reading material. Glad I could help. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the trailer looked good. I didn't see the trailer, mama. You know me. I like to be surprised, so I have not seen the trailer. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, let's see what the next game is. Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh no, the next game is Animal Crossing. And yet another game I've never played. Never played Animal Crossing. not necessarily sure if that's a game for the channel until like, I don't know. I feel like that would also have to be a game that, you know, I play consistently because, you know, you're world building and stuff like that. So, definitely would like to play that consistently. Once I get into my cutesy, you know, chill girl, cozy game era, probably when I go full time with YouTube. When I go, yes, you heard me right. When I go full time with YouTube one day, I'm gonna be in my cozy girl era. I'm gonna just be streaming every day. That'll be like my little morning stream. Good morning, everybody. Let's play Animal Crossing, and you know we're very chill and very demure and ASMR and delight voice, and we're just chill playing Animal Crossing. What's going on, James? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. What's going on, James? How you doing? Hope you had a good day today. Welcome in. We just talking about video games. I don't know how I forgot that was about to happen. I didn't know what that sound was for a second. We just talking about video games, though. I was telling everybody about you know, my childhood and, you know, my history of gaming and stuff and my favorite games and showing my video game collector items and stuff and, you know, fangirling about video games and stuff. And now I'm just going through a list of the top games of all time, just going down the list and giving my opinions and stuff. This is just from Wikipedia, though, so, you know, I don't know how accurate this is, but this is just from Wikipedia. We talked about Wii Fit already before, so I'm not going to do that again, but wow, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 sold more than any other Call of Duty game. I'm surprised. I got a story about that one, too. So remember I told you guys I was on Call of Duty 2 all the time. That was my game. And I remember it. I was in high school. I remember exactly where I was, too, when I found out. I was in gym class or something. Or I think I was taking, like, an aerobics class. I was either going into my aerobics class or just coming out of my aerobics class. But I was in the gym, and they dropped the trailer or whatever. They announced they was making a Black Ops 3. Because Black Ops 2, like, bro, probably my favorite Black Ops, if not Black Ops 3, but my favorite Call of Duty game ever. When I tell y'all I was on that game every single day, y'all, like every day I was on that game. I could not get enough of Black Ops. And then they dropped Black Ops 3 or the trailer, whatever. I was like, I'm getting it. And I was texting my friends. I was like, oh my God. I was going crazy. I was like, oh my God, they're coming out with Black Ops 3. We have to get this game. And I was just so excited. I remember exactly where I was when I found out they was dropping Black Ops 3. Oh my gosh. And that's why I can't wait to get through the other Black Ops that I'm playing so I can get to those games and just go back to my roots, you know? So yeah, I guess I'm not really that surprised that Black Ops 3 is one of their or is their best-selling, according to Wikipedia, their best-selling Call of Duty game. Definitely a classic. Love that game. Love it. From zombies to multiplayer to the campaign. A beautiful game. A beautiful game. Multiplayer, and a lot of people was giving them crap for the what do you call it, the jumping on the walls and the jetpacks and stuff because it was too futuristic or whatever. Y'all some freaking lames. That's all I gotta say. And if you don't agree with me, you a freaking lame. Now I liked it. I thought that was really cool, running on the walls and shooting people on the ground and stuff. And, you know, they always make it look a lot better and a lot smoother, a lot cooler in the trailers and stuff. But when you actually get into the game, it don't quite look like that. It don't quite feel like that. It's way too smooth in the trailers and stuff. But I liked it. I don't know what everybody was talking about. And then zombies, doing the DLCs and stuff for zombies and like the Easter eggs for zombies. Oh, that was so good. My heart. It has a special place in my heart. And then the what do you call it? The campaign, y'all. I played the campaign, played that, And then I had a friend, and I was just talking to this friend not too long ago about this specific thing I'm about to talk about. So, my gaming buddy, somebody I've never met. Most of my gaming buddies back then, I never met in real life. These are all online people, but some of my closest friends I've ever had in life were those old gaming buddies. But I just started talking to him again. I was like, yeah, like for some reason, he thought that I could have forgotten who he was. He was like, you remember me? And I was like, how could I forget? We played Black Ops 3, the campaign, on realistic mode. The hardest difficulty, which means if you die, you die. You gotta restart the entire campaign over. I'm pretty sure. Let me just fact check that real quick. I'm pretty sure. What is Call of Duty 3 realistic? If you die in game, you die IRL. What is this? Freaking dang it. What's that game? What? Dang it, I can't think of it. What's going on, Dread? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. How you doing? Hope you had a good day. What's going on? You loved War at War Zombie Mode. I don't think I've ever played that one. Increased difficulty. So the enemies deal more damage. You have reduced health. So maybe you don't die. Oh, okay. So no manual saves in the game. The enemies are more aggressive. So like they see you and they can see you if you're trying to hide and stuff. And like they're just way more intelligent, it feel like. What, Dre, what is it? What is it? You die in the game, you die IRL. I can't even think right now. My brain is just racing with memories and dopamine of Call of Duty. Yeah, okay, so I guess you don't actually lose all of your progress if you die, but it was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in a video game history. And so yeah, and my buddy, yeah, we played that together and we beat the game on realistic, and man, we damn near cried when we finally beat that game. He had the nerve to be like, you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. How could I forget you, bro? Do you not remember what we did? I'll never forget that. It took us so long. I don't even know how long it took us, but we were playing that for days and days and days, staying up way too late on the school all night to get through some levels, man. I used to stay up playing the game. Stay alive. Oh, okay. Stay alive? No, I've never heard of that one. Wait, what am I thinking of where you die in the game, you die in real life? I literally cannot even think. I literally can't even think. Where did I feel like I saw that recently somewhere too. I can't even think, y'all. I'm sorry. But then again, I usually can't think. So, you know, whatever. Diamond's brain. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah, Dre, we just talking about video games. What's going on? What's your favorite video games? Lego Star Wars. Speaking of, oh my gosh, I said that as a joke, and yes, Lego Star Wars is one of my favorite games. I used to play that on I think I had that on PlayStation 2. Wait, hold on. Let me look up Sword Art Online. There you go. Thank you, Dread. I knew you was good for something. Yes, Sword Art Online. Yes. Oh, I love that show. Poppy and I just yes, Dre, you know what it is. Yeah, Poppy and I just watched Sword Art Online not too long ago. He just watched it for the first time. I just rewatched it. Let me go to How Long to Beat so I can see How Long to Beat Lego Star Wars. Because 18 hours. Wait, the Skywalker Saga? Okay, no, the complete saga is 13 hours for the main story, and the extras, they say that if you want to do the completionist, it's 40 plus hours. But just to get through the main story, 13 hours, which is a lot. But to do everything and me being a completionist, 40 hours. So yeah, I had that game on PlayStation. I had that game on Wii. I had that game on Xbox. I think I had that game on the DS also. And all these games that I've had Lego Star Wars on, I've never beat that game because it's so, excuse me, sorry. It's so long of a game, bro. I never beat it out of the many times that I've started that game from the start over and over and over again. But that's one of my favorite games ever. I love that game. That has a special place in my heart. And one day, I'm definitely bringing that game to the channel. And I'm definitely going to finally finish that game after, what, decades. The AI in COD is a pain. On harder difficulties, I do feel like they have a billion grenades. Yeah. Yeah, woo! That was tough. Playing on realistic mode was definitely tough. But not impossible. Completionist grinds are always nutty in Lego games. Yeah. I think I've played, was it Batman or Indiana Jones that I played briefly? I don't remember which one it was, but I'd like to try a different one too. Different Lego game. This painting is gonna take me for freaking ever, bro. For freaking ever. Okay, what's the next game we talking about? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't think I've ever played Modern Warfare. Have I? Modern Warfare. I don't know if I've ever played that one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But it's Call of Duty. All of the Call of Duties are basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. So, not too much to say about that. The next game they got is Stardew Valley. Never played that either. But I definitely heard great things about it. That's definitely another cozy game, I'm pretty sure, right? Never played it, though. I don't really know too much about it. I've heard a little bit of lore about it, like how characters interact with each other. But not too much that I can say I know about it. But I'll definitely give that a try too. It seems interesting. You asked about favorite game? That's really hard. As a kid, probably Crash Bandicoot. Never played that, but I've definitely heard great things about that. Teen, probably Resistance series. Never even heard of that. Never heard of that, Dread. Resistance? What kind of game is that? An adult, not sure, probably RuneScape. Okay. Okay, nerd. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody freaking loves RuneScape. I've never played that game a day in my life. But I can see why people would really like that game though. Just the grinding aspect of it, and well, I don't know too much about the game. I know you fighting, you looting, you're like crafting and stuff like that, but I can see why people would like that game for sure. I do not feel like getting addicted to RuneScape though, so I ain't even gonna put myself through that. Because I am an addictive gamer type. Like, once I get fixated on a game, that's all I'm thinking about. That's all I want to play. And I feel like that could be a game that I would be addicted to, since I've heard so many good things about it. But maybe, then again, because it is so old, maybe not, because it wouldn't have that same, like, charm and that same, you know, feeling of nostalgia. Maybe. It's really cute, but unless you like farming games, it can get boring. Stardew is a lot of fun. Yeah, cute game. Nice cozy game. I'll bring that to the channel one day. But unless you like farming, I like boring games though. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a very visually a visually appealing or visually pleasing, I guess, game. So I think I could get into it just because it looks cute. I'm sure the sound design is good. The characters are interesting. I think I could get into that game. And it's definitely just a chill game. You know, I like my chill games. I can sit down and just play a chill game for a while. What? Resistance was a first-person shooter on PlayStation. It's like aliens invade 1950s Europe and America comes in. What? Speaking of, I got another story for you guys. I remember this one day, my dad and I rented this game called Aliens. No, Alien versus Human. Let me look it up. Aliens versus Human, I think. Yeah, Aliens versus Humans. We rented that game from Blockbuster. And we were playing that game. Oh my gosh, that game is so fun. It's so fun. I barely remember it because I was so little when we played that game. But yeah, I just remember that game being super, super, super fun. Like, and I was so sad that we had to take it back once our rental was over. But yeah, that just reminded me of that. You talking about aliens coming down. Okay, that sounds interesting though. That does sound interesting. RuneScape is really nice as a second monitor game, something to play in between playing, if that makes sense. Why? Is it because like you have to like wait around a lot while your character is like mining and stuff like that? Like it's kind of like a, I don't want to say a time waster. That's not the phrase I want to use. Like a why don't my brain work? Why don't my brain work? Water, please give my brain some energy or something. Like, why? I don't want to say time waster. What's the phrase? Anyway, just to help you pass the time, I guess. Is it like that? Destroy all humans? Yeah, that game, Dread. Yeah. Yeah. Not Aliens versus Humans. Destroy all humans. That's the game. Yes. Yeah, passive games. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, mama. Yeah. Can't believe they're having you do this painting. I'm saying, like, what? Why are y'all making me do this right now? Look how much I have to do. I'm only halfway done, bro. But yeah. Yeah, destroy all humans. That was so good. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one though, but I feel like not recently, but I feel like I watched a YouTuber play that game again. Was it Berleezy? Maybe it was somebody recent. I don't remember, but the nostalgia I get from watching people play games that I know, you know? So good. So good. One day, we're gonna just chat about art, and I'm gonna show you guys the, can you not zoom out more than this? I'm gonna show you guys the drawing that I did in high school of basically this scene, except it's Mordecai and Rick. It's like Adventure Time, regular show. I did the regular show house in the background, and then I think I did Mordecai and Rigby in the foreground. But basically this painting, but showing the regular show characters. I'm gonna show you guys my artwork one day. I do not do art anymore, but I'm gonna show y'all one day when we just chat about art and stuff. Cause I'd love to see more of you guys' crafts and stuff. Oh, really? They released a remake? Oh. Oh, okay. Let me look that up on Steam right now, actually. Oh, shoot. I kind of feel like this will be a perfect opportunity for me to go down my wish list of games that I have on Steam. Everybody make a guess right now. How many games do you think I have wish listed in my Steam store? It's a lot. However much you think it is, add more, okay? It's a lot. I want to know how many you guys think I have at this point in time. But let me see. I kind of want to go through the games that I have in my wish list because I haven't looked at those games in a long time. Destroy All Humans. Oh my gosh. Oh, they got a bundle for $35. No way, they got 1 and 2? Oh, okay, no, it's just 1, but it's a skin pack. Okay. That's fair. Whatever. $30? Is that game worth $30? Is it though? Dread, when I say hike it up, hike that number up, boy. Okay, I have a lot. 4K? Okay, not that many. Not that many. But a lot. Yay! Welcome home, Poppy. Art stream announced? Hell yeah. But y'all gotta vote on it. Y'all, I think that's gonna be one you guys are gonna vote on. I already know what I want to talk about next month, though. Okay, so next month y'all not voting. I think I already know what I want to talk about because it's gonna be relevant to things that's happening in my life that I'm excited about. And Poppy probably would already have an idea because we didn't even talk about this topic yet, so it's gonna be the perfect opportunity for me to fangirl and talk about because I just want to talk about it. Yeah. CD keys. Oh yeah. CD keys. That's closer, mama. That's closer. I'd wait for a sale. Okay, yeah. But isn't CD keys like not a scam, but a scam of like the developers or something? I feel like that's not I feel weird about CD keys. I don't know why. I feel like it's not. I don't want to say not legit because you are actually getting the games, but it just feels weird to me to get the games from CD keys. Deus Ex. Huh? Have any of you guys played Syndicate 2012 version? It's basically the Cyberpunk before Cyberpunk. No, I have not. I've never played Cyberpunk either. Didn't that game win Game of the Year or something? Or like, I feel like that game was talked about a lot. Cyberpunk 2020, what was it? What? I don't even know. I wasn't that into Cyberpunk though. I wasn't too interested in it. I mean, I'll try it, but I don't know. Never really saw a trailer about it, never really saw much about it, but what I did see, the little that I did see, I wasn't like, ooh, I gotta play that, you know? But I'd try it. I was gonna say something else, I forgot. What was I gonna say? Alright. Let's just go back through the list. Oh, 2077. Yeah. I knew it was some in the future. A rough release, but it got much better. Okay, yeah, I did hear about that. It might just be Xbox. Okay. Y'all, my Xbox, everybody was clowning me. So look, on 420 or around that time, there was this GameStop Instagram post where they were basically like, if you bring in your one of the newer versions of the Xbox, one of the newer versions of the Xbox, if you bring it in to basically like sell it off, you know, you'd get $420 for it. And I was like, man, why not for my Xbox One? Like, why can't I trade my Xbox One in? And everybody was flaming me in the comments like, nobody want that old ass console and blah, 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 and all this stuff. It was kind of funny, but everybody was flaming me for it. Like, sorry, my Xbox still works. And but now I don't want it anymore. And nobody else wants it. They're like, nobody gonna buy that Xbox for even $200. It's like, come on, man, just take it off my hands. Just take it. Just take it. Yeah, this thing is so old, though. So old. Okay, what's the next game? It's not on Steam either. Thanks for checking for that, mama. All right, the next game. World of Warcraft. Who's played that? Never played that myself. I definitely, I'm actually surprised that it's this low on the list, though. It sold only 40 million. Only 40 million. It sold 40 million, though. I'm surprised because a lot of people are obsessed with that game, too. It seems like as much as RuneScape was obsessive. But no, I've never played that. Never seen anybody play it. Is that game that the viral meme, Leroy Jenkins? Is that where that came from? Is that what they were playing? I don't know. I just know the meme from that one part, like a lot of people do, but it's still really, really funny nonetheless. I dabbled. It's another MMO. Yeah. Yeah. It seems pretty fun. It kind of reminds me of this other game I'm gonna tell y'all about. It was this game called The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. Oh my gosh. Y'all, back in my hardcore achievement hunting days. Was this in college or high school? Okay, I don't remember right now. I don't remember, but I just know there was a point of time where, okay, so I had played this game before, like just playing it regular, you know, but there was this achievement to play that game on the hardest difficulty, and that game was if you died, you have to play the entire game over again. I wish I could see how many hours I have on that game because it took me so freaking long. I was literally raging at that game. So it's kind of like, what do you call it? Like a bird's eye view, like not all the way top down, kind of at an angle, but top down view of it. And oh my gosh, it was a really fun game though. It was really fun, but I was just pissing myself off with how much of a completionist I am. Yeah! Who did that? Who did that? Leroy Jenkins. Okay, I'm about to add that right now for you, James. I'm about to add that for you right now. Give me a second. That's a good one. It's just gonna be Leroy. Or should it be LJ? You don't want to type the whole thing every time, right? Oh, if it was an Xbox exclusive, I didn't get a chance to play it 100%. Old console, do not come. Seriously. Don't nobody mess with Xbox. Leroy Jenkins! That's funny. Okay, we're adding this right now. That is so funny. Thanks for that suggestion, James. Thank you. Okay, where are we putting it? What was I talking about? Okay, Van Helsing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that game. When you know that sense of accomplishment, when you finally do something that you've been failing at and failing at and failing at. I damn near cried, and I vowed to never play that game ever again. It took me days, maybe weeks, to finally beat that game. It was a really, really fun game though. Actually, it reminds me of Diablo. It's like Diablo. Yeah. I've never played that game either though, but it's very, very similar to Diablo. Really fun game though. Can't complain. I just don't like that I'm so much of a completionist. That's on me though. That's on me. Okay, Leroy is going in soundbite file. Bring up my chat bot, please. Let me see y'all's opinion about it. James, that was you making me chug. Dang it. Dang it, James. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just have it say Leroy, so you don't gotta type the full thing. Y'all gonna know what that means. So it's gonna be Leroy. Sound file is gonna be Leroy. Preview. Leroy Dragons! Okay, sorry. Let's turn that down. Jeez. Let's turn it down to a crisp 75. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? What? It goes from 74 to 76. That pisses me off. Why can't I just get my 75? How does this sound? Leroy Dragons! Still very loud. Is that too loud, guys? We're getting 10,000 kills in multiplayer? Dang. That sounds cool. Leroy Dragons! That's still kind of loud, but that's on a 37. Let me know how that sounds. Automatically generate command, please. Thank you. That's going to cost a crisp 500 because y'all got to pay me to use my sounds. Battletoads NES was the hardest game ever in my opinion. How do you yeah, double E. Double E. Wait, okay, wait, I gotta add it to my Leroy. Leroy Dragons! Scared me, gosh. Sound bites. Yeah, I gotta add it to my sound bite thing so everybody knows that that's a sound you can do. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Leroy. Nice. Thank you for that suggestion. All right. Nice. Why that sound like Dread? Because it was Dread. Killzone 2. Oh man, brain turning to mush. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. I collect all the old consoles and games. Nice. Yeah. It does make me want to keep my my Xbox. I don't know where my my Nintendo is. My Wii. I don't even know where it is. Where is my Wii? It's somewhere collecting dust. But man, I just dream. Poppy and I are gonna have a really cool gaming room one day. So I'm just really excited to like display all of our consoles, have our nice PC setups, have our, you know, memorabilia and all that kind of stuff and all that stuff. I'm just excited for that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna look great. It's gonna feel great. And then Dread said, oh, Poppy said, never played, but I imagine if I played it back in the day, I would still play it. Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about Warzone? I mean, World of Warcraft? MMO is only Oh, MMOs only really, huh? Really are good if you have people you like playing with you. That's true. That's true. Cause it's really fun when you can like get into character and stuff like that for sure. Yeah. Um, this is completely off topic. I don't even know what just made me think of this, but when I was little, I used to play virtual worlds online where you like come up with like your character, you can play yourself, whatever. You come up with your character online, virtual worlds, and I used to go around lying about being older than I really was, online dating people. I used to be on so many virtual world games. It's crazy. My favorite one of all time, though, was this game called Small Worlds. Have any of you guys heard of Small Worlds? I used to be on that game every day when I was like in middle school. Small Worlds. It was just it was just a lot to it, and it's one of those things where you just had to be there. I can't really explain it. It was just you just had to be there. I'm sure you could look up stuff on YouTube because people used to make little movies and stuff on Small Worlds. And so look, I'll try to explain a little bit about it. So it's like you're this person, right? You can customize your character, whatever. You can have like a little bio. You can send people mail and stuff, like direct messages and stuff in it. You can have a little pet that follows you around. You can have like little costumes and like a lot of cosmetics and a lot of like things. Some stuff you have to pay for with tokens, which were free things that you could earn in game. But like the gold was the stuff you had to pay real money for. And I used to pay real money for this game sometimes. Like I was that into this game for real. Especially like being like getting the VIP access where like only VIP people could use certain things, certain like cosmetics and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. But anyway, so you'd be given like this little room, your little space, right, where you can invite your friends to come and hang out. You can decorate your house with couches and TVs and like decorate your house literally with anything, furniture and decorations and paintings and stuff like. It was this you could like get a canvas and you could really like paint on the canvas and display it in your house. People were so talented, y'all. Like people were making literal masterpieces on this game, painting on this online game. It was amazing. They had mini games and stuff. I just wish I could go back in time and just experience my favorite moments in my life again, cuz man, I used to be on that game all the time. I used to be on that game, Small Worlds. I used to be on this other game called Habbo Hotel. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but that's kind of like a cult classic because it's a lot. It's a lot that went down with Habbo Hotel. But I used to play that all the time. Actually, so to kind of segue back into like, well, this is gaming technically, but to segue into another thing. So I I used to play on this game, Habbo Hotel, Virtual World, right? And on that game, I used to love joining the military. Like, people would, it was this room, so you could just go to different rooms. So it's like, it's the basis of the game is you have your little character and you have your own little room in the hotel. So basically any room you go to is technically supposed to be part of the hotel, right? So anyway, that doesn't really matter. That's just the basis of the game. I got a scratch on my arm. So so I used to like to join the military, and it was so fun because people really took that stuff serious. Like you start off as like a little, when you go into the room, you have people at the front desk trying to recruit civilians and stuff, right? And I don't even remember my very first time joining it, but it's so real because they have you like change your clothes into their uniform and stuff, and then you gotta change your bio to like recruit US. You can do whatever branch you want to be in, the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, Army, Air Force, Marine. I feel like there was something else. Maybe it was just that. I think it was just those three. So you change your clothes. You literally go through training and stuff. It was so fun. Like, because these are real life people just role playing. It was just role playing in the military. And I used to love that shit. That used to be so fun. You know, you can literally work up in the ranks and stuff. I worked my way up to having power and stuff, and people commanding, like saluting me and stuff. It was so fun. I miss those days so much. So anyway, my main point. So moving on with the story. So I met this dude on in the military, and we just hit it off. You know, we just became like best friends or whatever, and used to spend a lot of time together in this little military role play thing. It's so weird to talk about now, but that was my life, man. And this person, me being a stupid kid, you know, ended up giving this person my real life phone number, right? Because I just trusted this person so much. It didn't turn out to be nothing bad, but you know, definitely not something you should be doing as a kid, giving out your personal information on the internet, right? Stupid. But I gave him my phone number. And we started dating in game, right? Like just stupid shit. Started dating in game. Gave this person my phone number. Coast Guard, yes, that's what I was thinking of, but they didn't have that branch in this role play thing. Gave this person my phone number. Turned out the dude was a girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. Turned out the dude, risque, yes. Turned out this dude was a girl. And we continued dating, yeah. It was a crazy period. And we continued e-dating. I was an e-dater back then, guys. I used to date random people. Dates as much as you can as a kid. Date random people. Oh my gosh. Just remembering those times. So cringe. But yeah, it turns out she lied and was pretending to be a boy, but was actually a girl. And then through her is how I met the person that I used to play Black Ops 2 with all the time. And we used to, so she introduced me to another girl that became like my best friend. And we used to do all the gaming and stuff, playing Black Ops and playing Minecraft and stuff all the time together. And this was in high school when I finally got my Xbox. And crazy times, man, crazy times. To think that, you know, you meet all these people through gaming. Oh my gosh, catfish. I was catfished hard. It was crazy. It was crazy. Oh man. That's why I'm keeping my kids off the internet. I was doing stuff I was not supposed to be doing on the internet. Not tragically bad or nothing, but just doing stuff, you know, I wasn't supposed to be doing on the internet as a kid, for sure. So I learning from my own mistakes and my own past experiences. I gotta keep my kids off the freaking internet, man. It happened to you in RuneScape, not Rune. That is so funny. That's so funny. We just kids trying to find love in this world. Oh man, that's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, so back to the virtual world stuff. So yeah, I used to play on Small Worlds, Habbo Hotel, Club Penguin, technically a virtual world. I used to be on Club Penguin all the time. I love me some Club buying GF10K. Spoiling your girl. Oh man, what a sweetheart. I'd be playing Major Pain on that game. James, no, seriously, I used to take that game serious. I used to take that role-playing shit so serious. Like, I'm telling you, because once you get out of, like, the recruit, I don't actually remember what the rankings were, but, you know, once you get up to, you know, a sergeant or whatever, these people have, like, real-life responsibilities for the in-game stuff. Like literally, they had a whole separate website keeping track of who's logging in and who hasn't clocked into work, like with it. It was like literally people be on this game like literally all day every day doing this. Like, it was an insane world to be in this military role play stuff. They took that shit extremely serious, and I did too sometimes, especially when I got up to those higher ranks. Like, I was really like out here training people and trying to go up the ranks and stuff, and it was crazy. It was hella fun though. I used to do this other thing too, right? It was this church, this chapel room, right? And I used to go up there and be an officiator. Is that what it's called? And I used to officiate people's weddings. We are gathered here today to unite these two people in holy matrimony. I used to be in there getting people married, bro. Oh my gosh, that used to be my favorite thing, because it'll be a line of people waiting to get married, right? And just random people in the audience just watching people get married. Like, some people, you know, the groom and the bride would invite their friends to the room. They sit in the audience. Sometimes people will wait around for other people they don't know, just in the audience or whatever. But it will always be people in the audience. And then it'll be people just in line to walk down the aisle for me to marry them off. Oh my gosh. That was just really fun. I just feel like I liked the power I had to be the one to marry these people off. Like, they don't know me, I don't know them. I'm just marrying random people who want to get married in this game, man. Oh my gosh, I just miss my childhood. And that's another thing. That's why I love anime. I gotta add anime as its own just chatting topic, but just a touch on it, Sword Art Online. That's why I am so in love with that series. That series. Because, first of all, it's video games. The concept of you die in game, you die in real life, like, that's interesting. And then I am a sucker for love. I just love that they had their end game relationship and they getting married and stuff. Ah, swoon. I'm so into it. I love it. So, yeah, that's just super cute to me. I love that show. That was literally me, Dret. They walk down the aisle. You're now husband and wife. Now, you may now kiss the bride. The next two people will come up, start the whole script all over again. Back to back to back. I wouldn't do that for too long, but I'd stay in there for a little bit. I'm pretty sure I've gotten married myself a couple times in game. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. I miss my childhood. I miss all that. That was so fun. Fooling around, just doing stupid stuff as a kid. You can't go wrong. My little sister played the heck out of Club Penguin. Yep, Club Penguin. I love that. This is my first time hearing... Did I know you had a little sister? Yep. I used to love the dojo. So fun. I'm so glad that... Or not glad. I'm so sad that they shut that game down, though. I don't know why. Why would they shut it down? Why? Why? It was this other one, this other virtual world called Wii World. W-E-E World. I used to play that one all the time. There were a lot of virtual worlds that I used to play. I can't think of the rest of them off the top of my head right now. But... I used to be in there. That was my PC gaming before I had a PC. Before I was addicted to console gaming and stuff. I was addicted to virtual worlds. What is this music? I know I put chill, but dang, y'all trying to put me to sleep? Okay. I don't talk about myself much, so maybe not. That's cool. It'd be like that. I feel it. Okay. Let me go back to... the gaming, the best, or the what is this list? The best-selling video games of all time. What's the next game? Payday 2. I think I've only played that game like once or twice. I think I've only played that game once or twice. But I do remember it being pretty fun though, so I wouldn't mind bringing that to the channel one day. I don't have much to say about it. Didn't really play much of it, so not much to say there. All I know is drugs, you know? Drugs. Speaking of, if I was a functioning druggie, it's a good thing that I'm not though, because I'd probably just be smoking all day every day, but I just can't function. My brain already don't work when I'm not high. So me trying to stream and game and do things, like be functional, I can't do it. So it's a good thing that I'm not a completely functioning pothead, I guess. For lack of a better term. Okay, but this stream is not about drugs. That could be its own topic later if we want to swap drug stories one day. Okay. It was hard to get into. You think so? It was okay. I think I only played the demo of the game and not really like the full game. So I didn't even really get the full experience. I think I only played the demo. Mouth watering. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog. Never played a Sonic game, so I don't even know about that one either. Yeah, not much to say about that either. I don't think I've ever really played a Sonic game. I'm sure you guys have, right? Anytime I think about Sonic, all I can think about is Chris Chan. And Pokemon, for that matter. I just think about Chris Chan. That man, his story done ruined it for me, man. Speaking of Chris Chan, you guys know who Chris Chan is, right? Do y'all know about the docuseries that is this YouTuber called Geno Samuels, I think? And he has like at least an 80-part series, and each episode is like an hour long, give or take. But it's literally, yes, the dimensional merge is coming, guys. Be warned, okay? Be warned. So Geno Samuels made a comprehensive history about Chris Chan because he's arguably the most documented person on the internet from birth to right now. Like, we know things we should not know about that man because he was chronically online. Anyway, so the sister and I watched that entire 80-part. While I'm here, let me just look it up. Let me just see how many it is, because each episode is like an hour long, give or take. And I just want to see how many. Just give me the playlist, man. Just give me the playlist. It took us months to get through it because it's one of those topics where you literally have to take a break because so much craziness, insane stuff is in this man's life. We had to take a break from it sometimes because it's like, I can't even believe that this is real life, and this is literally real life. How many? Yeah, 87 videos. And each episode is about an hour long, 40 minutes to an hour long, give or take. Woo, that boy. Ooh, that's all I'm gonna say about that. It's just crazy. It's just insane. His story. The Pickle Man. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, it's just so much that happens. It's like I forget certain parts, but yeah, the Pickle Man, That was crazy. The flashbacks. It's just crazy. I don't even want to think about Christian no more. That man is crazy. Disgusting. Crazy. That you low-key racist also, which is crazy. Like, I can't even believe that he's out of prison right now. I can't believe that. I'm just shook. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. I don't even want to talk about that man too long because I'm just getting too many flashbacks. Okay. The Elder Scroll. Mama's playing the Elder Scroll right now. Skyrim. That's the next game. It sold 40 million copies. Classic. I already kind of fangirled about it before, so I'm not going to fangirl too much. But, yeah. Classic. Classic. That's definitely going to be like a 100-part series for me because... Well, maybe not if I just stream it. Maybe if I stream it. Because if I want to just like achievement hunt and do all that kind of stuff. Because I might just play the entire game again from scratch on PC. So I can go through all the achievements and stuff again. And get the DLCs and stuff like that. Just should I though? I'd pay money for that again. I'd give them my money again. Why not? We'll see. But anyway. Yeah. Definitely a great game. What is the because when I first got that game, I got the version where there was a DLC, like one of the most common DLCs already in the game. And I didn't even know that it was a DLC. It was basically just regular Skyrim to me, but it turned out that that's not even like the base game. So I don't even know what version I bought initially, but it came with a DLC. But yeah, this time when I play it on the channel, I'm gonna spend time. I was telling chat before, but I'm gonna spend time like getting my house together and stuff like that, and decorate and stuff like that. Because I never really used to do that in my own solo playthroughs and stuff. But I feel like that would be really fun to get into. Setting things up, putting my potions out and stuff, and you know, making it look homey. I feel like that would be really fun. I wanna buy all the houses I can. I wanna do all that stuff. That's gonna be great. Oh, I can't wait. Just a matter of time on when I decide to do it though. Which I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Plus mods. I think oh yeah, plus mods, yeah. I don't think I've ever played Skyrim with mods on, actually. But I think the DLC I'm thinking about is the one where you're allowed to become a vampire or something. I don't think that's in the base game. But I think you're allowed to become a vampire in that specific DLC. Which I think I've done before. It's been quite a while since I've last played Skyrim. But I think I always try to become a werewolf because it's always werewolf over vampire for me. What do you guys think? Vampire versus werewolf. Where is your allegiance? Where do you stand? Okay. Oh, okay, that's DLC. I thought that was just base game. Yeah, I had no idea. I've never played the base game before getting that version of the game. Yeah, I can't wait. What kind of mods would I like to play? I'm not usually a mod type of person, you know. I usually just, well, I guess once you play the base game enough and you want a different experience, yeah. But I usually just play, I'm usually satisfied with the vanilla. Usually. Maybe I'll do mods after I'm done with like most of the game, or like the base game, I guess. Once I'm just fooling around and selling stuff and decorating, I'll do mods. But I used to hate when I'd have so many quests up, but then some of them would get like locked, or like is locked the right word? I don't know, like glitched, I guess. They would get glitched out so you can't actually complete it. And then I just have all these quests just stuck that I can't complete. That used to irk me so bad. That is so annoying. Come on, what color is this? 5, okay. It looks like a 6 to me. Oh, we're almost done. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 8:30. I might only have time for one more picture after this. Maybe. Maybe. What? Mechanically vampire, aesthetically werewolf? So nah, explain that to me. Explain it further, Dre. Explain it further. Mechanically, so you mean like the speed, like the powers of a vampire, but like the aura of a werewolf? Is that what you mean? That's funny. Have you ever seen Twilight? Jacob or Edward? Go. I think the little things like better for PC menus, bug fixes, graphics. So you think that the game is better for, or better played on PC? Glitter gang, I guess. Really? I really want to know your reasoning. If you have a reasoning. You say you guess. What's your reasoning? And then I'll tell you guys where I stand. But Twilight isn't the only representation of vamp and werewolf. I know, but it's one of the most pop culture representations of both of them together, right? And you know I don't like them other humanoid looking werewolves. I hate that stuff. I want my werewolf and I want my vampires and I want them to be hot, okay? I don't want them to be accurate and ugly, you know? I want them to look good. Sorry. I don't like them ugly werewolves that stand on their hind legs and walk like a man. Like, if you don't sit your ass down, like, you're literally a dog, please. A magical dog, I guess, but that stuff is so ugly. I can't stand it. Just look like a wolf in your werewolf form, and just look like a nice human in your human form. That's all I want. I think by default it plays better on console, but you can adjust it to be more comfortable on PC. Okay, got you. Twinkly boy, for real, I'd smooch him on his cold lips. Ugh! Okay, I'll tell y'all what I think. Some are just guys with teeth, like vampires. I feel like in other universes, they are practically the same, but one just can't go into the sun for other reasons. Some are just guys with teeth like vampires. Okay. That's true. The gameplay of vampires is more fun, but the werewolves are cooler. Okay. True. Mind control, eternal life, being able to change into a bat, dress in all black. Okay, let's debate it, James. Let's debate it. Mind control. That is pretty cool. I'm down with that. I'm not mad at it. Eternal life, not down with that. I've said this before. I would not want to live forever. If I had the choice, I would choose to not live forever. As scared of death as I am, like death is my number one fear, whether my own or somebody else's. Like close people that's that are close to me for sure. But I don't think I would want to live forever. That sounds like a miserable existence to me. Unless everybody else in your life will also live forever. But then again, I don't know. Like, what if you get tired of people? Like, dang, won't you just die already? Get out of my life. Nah, I'm just kidding. But nah, I don't think I would want to live forever. Because I'm assuming that I'm the only one that is going to be living forever. I don't think everybody's going to be living forever. So that's just sad to me because everybody, like the humans, let's say you get attached to a human, they going to die. And then you got to spend the rest of eternity. Like, that could mean a lot to you, you know, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a blip in your existence. Maybe you forget about it quick, you know, like you blink your eye. Maybe it just happens like that. I don't know. You say being able to change into a bat, but I feel like changing to a wolf is cooler. I feel like changing to a wolf is cooler. I would rather change into a wolf than a bat. And then you say dress in all black. True. I did used to dress in all black. But okay, so in the universe of Twilight, I'm Team Edward. But in the universe of the universe, I'm always for werewolf. I'm always choose a werewolf over a vampire. But the only reason I'm Team Edward in Twilight is only because, unfortunately, Edward is Bella's true love or soulmate or whatever you want to say. They're meant to be, right? That's the only reason. If she was meant to be with Jacob, that would be perfect, but she's not. So I can't be Team Edward or Team Jacob because they're not supposed to be together, because apparently he's supposed to be with Renesmee or whatever the heck her name is. Freaking weirdo. Okay. But yeah, that's just so weird. But yeah, so she's supposed to be with Edward, so I guess you can be with your boo thing, whatever. But in my heart is always team werewolf. Why? To be honest, because he's a creep and a shitty person. I'm done. He is, though. He is. How long is living too long? Shit, once you've done everything. But then again, like, life will always change. But nah, I'll say this: living too long is after the human race is long gone and your ass is just still here. It'll be a different time, a different world though. So who knows what the future might be once the humans aren't here, you know? Like, I don't know. Maybe it'll be better. But say it's the end of the world. You still living through that. You still living through the apocalypse. Maybe you'd be able to rebuild and become king of the world, you know? I don't know. I dress in all black now and I'm a night owl anyway, so maybe I'm a vampire. I'm a night owl too, yeah. Speaking of that, this kind of reminds me, Skyrim, I used to want to try to become a hybrid, a vampire and a werewolf. I remember I was researching how to do that when I used to play that, and I wanted to be both. It was like some kind of glitch you had to do. It wasn't something you could actually do. You had to glitch and do it. But I remember I was trying to do that too. James sucks. Blood. I feel like immortality would be cool though. I get the concept. I definitely get the concept. I don't know. I feel like there would be a lot more cons to pros to being immortal though. It's this one thing I read one day. I don't know where I read it, but it was think about it in this perspective. Let me know what you think. So let's say, okay, so you're immortal, right? That means you can't die, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't still experience symptoms of things, you know? So let's say you're a vampire and they throw you into the sea. Now you're literally just drowning forever. except you just can't die. What would that feel like, you know? Just being in the sea, drowning forever. You can't technically die. Would you just continuously like pass out, wake up underwater? How would it work? These are the questions. Okay, we're almost finally done. Finally. Oh, okay. Let's see it on the big screen. Yay! Look how pretty. Wow. Wow. Your off switch would be throwing yourself into the sun. How you know you're gonna die though? That's just like Deadpool. He's technically, well, not 100% immortal, but isn't it like canon that, okay, this is gonna be my last one, guys. This is gonna be my last one. But isn't it canon that Deadpool can like be pulverized but still like regenerate himself from just like a couple cells? Like if you had him in a petri dish, he could technically still come back into his full body. Oh, is that? Okay, yeah. I'd assume after long enough you'd become accustomed to the pain and be forced to push towards shore. That's crazy. You just have to walk indefinitely until you just walk out of the water. That's just like zombies. It's been a couple instances where they show zombies just walking from underwater like they're not underwater, you know, walking onto land from underwater. Oh, speaking of The Walking Dead, that game series, the Telltale game series, that's definitely something I want to bring to the channel. Even though it's such an old game, everybody's seen that game. I've seen everybody and their mama play that game. But that's definitely a good game. Man, and I always say this too. I remember this. When, which one was it? I don't know if it was like the 4th game of that series or something. I don't know. When Clementine was growing up, you know. But I just remember I was playing that one day. It was a good day. It was bright outside. It was a good day. I was off. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to go to school that day. I was just in my dorm, just playing that game, getting my mind blown. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I was recording right now. Like, my reactions were crazy. And you know, you will never get back that first time. But I just always remember how it felt playing that game for the first time. And I haven't really seen many people play that game since then. Me playing it and, you know, watching other people play that game. But definitely the first game, maybe even the second game. But oh my gosh, I just wonder how much I really remember about that game, and like the choices I made, because, you know, my choices I made then could definitely be different choices that I would make in the future, which would, you know, ultimately give me a different play experience. But, you know, a lot of those choices are still like morality based, and I feel like you know, I had a good head on my shoulders back then and still even now, so I feel like my choices wouldn't be that much different. But yeah, fire game, love it. Okay, I like this music. I mean, the Hulk works that way, doesn't he? He has insane regeneration. They do? Really? I mean, huh? And they mama. You funny, Drip. I mean, you could build all kinds of companies over the years, and the cool ass mentions you could do whatever you want, whenever you want it. Really even find cure for the sunlight potentially as a vamp. Yeah, that is true. Living forever, you could literally do everything. Yeah, you're right about that. Ooh, the only reason I would want to live forever is just to play all the video games ever. Just play all the video games. I feel like that would be worth it, you know. I could just be my little loner self and just have fun playing games. I could be the ooh, you know, there's probably other vampires out there that likes video games. Imagine you just have a never-ending stream, because vampires don't have to sleep either, right? You just have a never-ending stream of playing video games. If I could play games all day, all night, they don't have to eat, they don't have to sleep, they don't have to pee. They're literally dead, though. So, how could you be immortal but already be dead? I don't know. Y'all remember that scene? We're not even talking about video games that much anymore. You remember that scene in Twilight when they were in the mountains, they were about to fight the other vampires or whatever, and yeah, they was up in the mountains, and Edward and Bella were cuddling, and Bella was shivering because that bitch was cold, and then Jacob came up like, I can keep her warm. Sir, please. And she was snuggled all up on him. Oh, and Jacob was mad. Jacob was big mad, but that was really, really funny. We got a little kitty. Aww. Got a little cat. That's so cute. That was so funny. I mean, actually, the Hulk could technically create a second Hulk by cutting off his toe, and another Hulk would regenerate from it. Really? Is that canon? Is that lore, Dread? Really? Really? Okay, I just want to go through, I'm going to speed run going through the rest of the most sold games. Let me just speed run through this because I'm kind of curious. Let's see. So, after Skyrim, it's The Sims. Nice, I like The Sims. Mario Kart Wii. We talked about Mario Kart. The Sims 4. Okay, so The Sims 1 sold 40 million copies. The Sims 4 sold 36 million. The Sims is also a really good game. I'd love to do that and name the people after viewers and stuff. That's something I've always thought about doing for sure. That would be fun. Super Smash Bros. I do not like fighting games. I don't like Super Smash Bros. I can never remember where I am on the screen. It's fun to watch other people play, but that is not my speed. I can't do it. And then, like, I'm a button masher. I don't care about combos and stuff. I'm not about to sit here and try to learn combos. I'm a button mash and pray for the best. Tetris. Definitely a good game, but it came out on the Game Boy in 1989. Are y'all serious? Really? The Legend of Zelda. That reminds me of that girl that catfished me, but she really liked Zelda. Never played it though. Minecraft is the most bought, but Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second most bought. Okay. Smash Bros is a lot of fun, even if you suck. Not for me. I wish. It's kind of fun for me. Just kind of fun. I wouldn't say it's really fun for me. Minecraft! Yep. Oh, Tetris is way down here. Way down this list. Yeah, Tetris is like in the 20s. Maybe even the 30s. But yeah, it's way down here. That's what I thought too. I thought Tetris was always the #1 game. But I don't know. Shark cards go hard for real. People be spending money on that game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hogwarts Legacy. 34 million copies sold. Never played that. Poppy played that though. Wii Sports Resort. Never played that one. Never played the Resort one, I don't think. But Wii Sports, always a good game. Black Ops 2, 31,000 copies sold. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay. New Super Mario Bros. Black Ops 1, 30 million. Modern Warfare 3. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Okay. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Black Myth Wukong. Never played that. Borderlands 2. Definitely a good game. That's such a good game that... Okay, so wait. I think I played the Telltale game first. I think I played the Telltale game first. And then I played Borderlands 1. And I was like, oh, this game is fire. So I think I got like the complete bundle of Borderlands years ago. Never even played it. I never played it yet. I think I was waiting for this. I was waiting for my my platform, I guess. Black Ops, Carl on duty. Wait, Carl Winslow? I'm done. Carl Winslow from Family Matters. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Call of Duty Vanguard, Cyberpunk 2077, Diablo 3, Elden Ring. All of those from Black Myth, Wukong, all the way down to Elden Ring. 30 million copies sold. Not bad, not bad. Super Mario Odyssey, Call of Duty Ghost. I've never played Call of Duty Ghost. I don't think I've played Vanguard either, though. Duck Hunt. Don't think I've ever played that. Monster Hunter World. Never played that. And Wii Play. WII. Nintendo Wii Play. Don't know what that is. Alright. Alright. We talked video games. That was super fun. I guess I'll just give you guys a rundown of what to expect later on. If you guys didn't see all me explaining about all of my nerdy gaming books and board games and stuff for other games, go back to like the the beginning of the stream. You guys can see all that stuff. It's fun. It's fun. Really? You stopped at Black Ops 2? Really? Wow, so you didn't play 3? 3 was really good. I think I stopped at wait, what came did Infinite Warfare come out after 3? Yeah, I think it was Infinite Warfare and then it was 4, right? I think I stopped at Infinite Warfare because after that I was like, all of these are just the same. But the thing is, I didn't give that game a chance when it first came out. I wasn't really into it, so I stopped playing it. But then years later, I went back and played Infinite Warfare, and I was like, why did I stop playing this game? Like, now I like it, even the zombies. I was figuring out the Easter eggs for zombies, like, by myself. Like, I was, like, not using a tutorial, because it's super easy to look up a tutorial for Easter eggs and stuff. But I was figuring it out by myself, slowly but surely. And I was like, whoa, like, I'm using my own brain power and figuring out the Easter eggs and stuff. It was super fun. But yeah, I stopped at Infinite Warfare. I'm spitting, goddamn. So I'm actually kind of excited to play that one again. It wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was. I saw it. I think I played a little at a friend's place, but couldn't get down with the... What? You didn't like the gobbly guns? Come on. That was so fun. I loved it. I bought the other ones, but haven't really played them. Yeah. Advanced Warfare was my fave. I love that game. I wish they expanded on that one. Advanced Warfare. Yeah, is that so, Poppy? That's the one you kept talking about, like the mech suit, the mecha suit, or like the shotgun or something you kept telling me about is that one. And Poppy, are we watching Attack on Titan tonight? Are we doing, is that a thing we're doing tonight? Let your girl know. Let your girl know. And let me also see what the next coloring thing we're gonna do next time. Okay. Get a little preview. This one looked like a dungeon crawler again, just like the last one. So that's the next one we're gonna be doing. Okay. Cool. Swag, swag, swag. Let me see. Let me think. Do I have any announcements for you guys? I have a poll going out. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I have a poll going out at 12 a.m. my time. Okay, 12 a.m. Central. And I'm gonna just say it again for you people that missed it. I'm gonna have 4 games in the poll for you guys to choose from. Pretty much like older games that I brought to the channel that I want to play again, that I want to like get to an ending with, you know, like finish the series on. But I have a proposition for you guys. So if the post gets 30 likes by 12 a.m. May 2nd, I'll do a full week of streaming that game that you guys vote for. So a full week of streaming for me. All you gotta do is get that post to 30 likes. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna start testing y'all. Okay, I'm gonna start testing y'all. See who really about it. Who's really a gem, jewel, and or crystal. But yeah, poll coming out tomorrow. It's May. It's May tomorrow, guys. Make sure y'all have your rent money, okay? Do I have my rent money? Did I get paid today? Hold on. Did I get paid today? Baby, I didn't even realize. Hey, your girl got paid. All that overtime paid off. Hell yeah. I should do some more overtime. All right, so yeah, it's the first of the month tomorrow, y'all. So I hope you guys had a great month this month. I definitely had a better month. Let me just check the handy dandy planner real quick. I don't think I really have anything for you guys. Can I should have done, let me see something. Okay. So, yeah. And, okay, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, whatever wins the vote, by the time I get home, basically. So, it'll be a later stream because I'm going to actually have to make the stream when I get home, you know. So, probably 7. That's not too late, but probably 7 because I started at 6 today. So, probably 7 tomorrow. I'll stream, and then if that, like I said, if that post gets 30 likes, I'll stream for the next 7 days. And then Mother's Day is coming up pretty soon also, so I'm gonna have another poll for what Mother's Day game you guys want me to play. And that's about it. I know I kept saying I'm gonna have some shorts out, but you know, I'll be trying to get the shorts, but it's kind of hard to find time to edit. So maybe I'll have some shorts coming out of previous Mother Day games that we've played on the channel, just to, you know, hype up Mother's Day. Adventures of Lolo is a game I think you like. NES. Would I need an emulator? Because I do not know how to do that. I do not know how to do that. You said Adventures of Lolo? Let me see real quick. Let me just see real quick. Adventures of Lolo. Oh, this reminds me of a game I used to play. What was it called? It kind of looks, maybe it's just that old style, you know? I have no clue what this is about, but looks cool. It's like a little dungeon crawler or something. All right, everybody. So that's it. I know you guys are probably already over there in Mama's stream, but I would appreciate it if you guys could join me on a little raid, okay? Let's get some hype in Mama's chat. Let's get some hype. Show our support so everybody else be like, ooh, Mama's getting a raid? Ooh, okay. This streamer is popping, you know? So yeah, let's do our part and help out Mama. It's a ooh. You know I like my puzzle games. You know I like my puzzle games. Alright, so this is the Mama stream. And we're gonna go over there with the hashtag Diamond Raid. Alright, everybody, yep. So, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for just being awesome. You know, making it possible for me to do these member-only streams in the first place. You know, James, thank you so much for your generosity and gifting memberships to folks. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to continue this YouTube journey with you guys. You know, I just feel really good. I feel really good about next month, and you guys gonna find out why for the next Just Chatting stream, okay? All right, so thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and donating in that order. If you have any game suggestions you want to see on this channel, please let me know down in the comments below, and all your feedback is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace!
Bye, have a great time.